Hey guys, let's make dinner. Today I am going to be making two different types of fish at the same time. A couple of us in this house like salmon and a few of us like tilapia. So I'm going to cook both of them. And it's pretty simple. I'm just going to use two separate pans. It's pretty easy. And then I am going to be making some white rice and beans. And I'm going to show you what I'm going to use today. Tonight's one of those nights where I kind of looked in the pantry and I was like, okay, what can I make with the fish? Because I didn't really have much of anything here. And I found 2 packs of Basmati rice. I think I'm saying that right. This is my favorite rice. This and jasmine rice are my 2 favorite rices. I don't know. I don't know what it is I love about this, but I love this rice. And they're like ready packs. So we're going to spruce it up with some beans and make it a little bit more tasty than it is just plain. But let me show you what I have here. We have some salmon and we have some tilapia. For the tilapia, we're going to be using some onion powder, onion salt, garlic powder, and then some parsley flakes, along with some salt and pepper. And then for the salmon, we're gonna make it a honey glazed salmon. So we have some wildflower honey there, some Takle Box seasoning, and some paprika. And the Takle Box seasoning, we got this in Wisconsin when we were visiting. If you don't have this specific one, which I think this is a specialty thing that the store made, I'm not quite sure, but that's pretty much what's in it. So if you wanna pause your screen, that's what's going in here. I love this stuff for salmon. Then we have our Tasty Bite basmati rice. And then for the beans, I kind of just grabbed a can of beans out of the pantry. So we have this Simply Nature organic kidney beans, and we're gonna spruce it up with some chopped dried onion and then some sazon. This is a seasoning we have in this house 24/7. So let's get started. I'm actually gonna get my beans going first here just so they can kind of simmer on low heat while I'm cooking the fish. So we wanna put this like right around medium heat. Okay, you don't wanna drain this. You wanna leave the liquid in there because that's what's gonna make the beans nice and yummy. Add your beans to your pot. Give it a little mix. Okay, and then to this, we are going to add some salt, some pepper, about 2 tablespoons of chopped onion, and that's the dried onion if you have some. You can use real onion if you want. I just didn't feel like dicing any up right now. And then maybe about a tablespoon of sazon. Yeah, that's good. And if you don't use sazon, these, you can go ahead and pause the screen there. The ingredients are right on there, but it also says at the bottom, and other spices. So I have a feeling it's gonna be hard to kind of mimic your sazon. If you cook a lot of Spanish food, and this is a staple in your kitchen as well, I'm sure you have some on hand. It's very easy to find at the grocery store. Okay, give that a mix. It already smells good. Just the mix of these seasonings makes the kitchen smell great. That rest for a little bit and just simmer on medium. Ooh, I'm spilling stuff everywhere. Okay, let's start on the fish. Okay, now we're gonna make the honey glaze that's gonna go over the salmon. I like to have this ready to go before I even put the fish in the pan. We're gonna drop a couple tablespoons, maybe about 1/4 of a cup actually, into a little bowl. And then we're gonna add some more Takle Box seasoning. And about 2 tablespoons of olive oil. And you just take a mini whisk and whisk that up a little bit. Perfect. Okay, we're gonna start with the tilapia. We're gonna add about 2 tablespoons of olive oil into a frying pan, get that nice and hot. Okay, you wanna add your fish to the hot frying pan. And I let it cook for about 5 minutes on each side because they like it very well done with a nice little crust on either side. So I'm gonna go get a lid and cover these up. All right, let's check on these beans. They've been slowly simmering for, I'd say about 15 minutes now. Smells pretty good. Just low and slow. Okay, now let's get the salmon going. Both at the same time as long as you have multiple pans. Another 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Okay, let's add our salmon to the pan. Could be a little hotter than that, but that's all right. Got some sizzling going on. Okay, and I like to leave this side down until I start to see it cook halfway up. And then I'm gonna flip it, and once I flip it, that's when we're gonna add our glaze. All right, let's check on these tilapia pieces. They look like they're ready to flip. Oh yeah, look at that brown color. Yum. Another 5 minutes and those should be done. Okay, it's been about 3 minutes and we're back to the salmon, and see how it's kind of starting to cook up. We want to let it go so it can get a nice dark color. You want to keep your pan right a little bit above medium heat. While we're waiting on that, we're going to open these up and get these in the microwave. 90 seconds, they're done. So that's awesome. All right, let's pop them in. Okay, these are ready to flip. Where are you going, little guy? Look at that. How pretty is that? Come on. Oh, perfect. Okay, so now we're going to add our glaze right over the top. And then we're going to cover it up, turn it to low, cover your pan. And the reason why you don't want to pour the glaze over at the beginning of cooking is because see how all of it runs off to the side here? You don't want it to burn because it's honey and it will burn. A couple minutes on that side, probably only 2 minutes, and that should be done. Added the rice to a bowl, and I like to add just a little bit of salt. A little bit of pepper. Now let's grab the salmon. I'm going to save the juice that's in the pan just to pour over the salmon. And let's get the tilapia. Salmon, tilapia. Now let's plate these up. Thanks so much, guys, for joining me in today's video. If you liked what you see, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you want to see next, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.